Hello everyone, I'm Monica Jones, and the demonstration technique I decided upon is Pilates. Pilates was developed by Joseph Pilates in the early 1900s, and Pilates is a mind-body intervention that focuses on strength, core stability, flexibility, muscle control, posture, and breathing. So allow me to put out my disclaimer. I have never done Pilates in my life. The only exercises I've ever done is maybe aerobics and working on machines like the treadmill or elliptical. And when I was in the military for my physical exams, my PT exams, I had to do sit-ups, push-ups, and run in a certain amount of time. However, after reading our assignments for week 4, Koch's book, The Body Keeps a Score, he spoke about the imprint of trauma, and he shared a story of one of his clients named Nancy who woke up in the middle of her surgery. And I thought her story was a great example of overcoming such a traumatic experience. As we all read, initially she did not remember what happened to her, but it came back to her in pieces because her memory was triggered by specific things. Initially, she knew something was wrong, but she didn't know why. She felt disconnected from the world. If she had conversations, she was unable to concentrate on what was going on. She found herself scared of several things. She couldn't sleep at night. She lost 23 pounds within 3-week period. She began lashing out at her husband, and she noticed that she had behaviors that were unfamiliar to her. So at the end of her story, she talked about attending CBT therapy, but decided that she wanted something different. So she decided she wanted to see a psychodynamic psychiatrist, and she took up Pilates, which I thought, oh, interesting. But her reasonings for taking up Pilates included that she said that she found that she felt stronger in her physical core. She found a community of women who accepted her socially and provided her the support that she felt that she lost when she was going through her trauma. She also said that the combination of core strengthening was psychological, social, and physical, which created a sense of safety for her. So I was intrigued by that and by her story. Therefore, I said, okay, I'm going to try Pilates out for myself. So I went online and I found a beginner's video, which is 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And I was going to do what Kristen did, actually demonstrate the procedures for you while the video played, and I tested it. Well, mine didn't come out like Kristen's. Hers was clear and you could understand things. And for mine, because it wasn't clear, I'm going to try to explain it to you. And I do apologize. Again, I've never done this before. But while practicing it, I can say that it's something that I would probably continue. I know there's various techniques of Pilates, and I only focused on one, which is called the roll-up. And for the roll-up, the purpose of this workout is for you to strengthen your core while stretching your spine. And the ultimate goal is to help you with self-control and determining your own self-control without allowing someone else to have that control over you or forcing you to move faster or quicker or whatever. You go at your own pace. So I'm going to pause it so I can reset my computer. Oh, before I pause it, let me tell you what the purpose is. Or what I'm going to do. So I'm going to try to yell as I position the computer so that you can hear what I'm saying, but I want to tell you up front. So what I'm going to do is lay on my back, and normally you have a mat. I don't do Pilates, so I don't have a Pilates mat, so I'm substituting my rug. I'm going to lay on my back, and I'm going to raise my hands straight in the air, like I'm stretching towards the light. And then I'm going to inhale. And then as I come up, I'm going to exhale as I'm rolling up. And when I roll up, I should roll up sort of like in the C position. And then I inhale, exhale, and when I exhale, I go back down with my arms straight up in the air, and I come back up. And I do that multiple times. And that's supposed to, again, help me with my core strength. Now, in the video, she mentioned 3 ways of doing this technique. For those who are beginners and we're not able to keep our feet on the ground, the one technique is, if you do have a mat, you may have a strap connected to the mat. And if you do, then you would lock your feet in that, and it would prevent it from lifting up. Because I find myself, as I'm coming up, my feet are lifting up. And I'm still struggling with that now. But if you had that strap, you're able to do that. Another move is to bend your knees a little. And while you're going back and coming up, you would use your body as support to bring yourself up until you're all the way up. And then you would extend your legs and your feet. And you will push out. And it should be in the C form. She mentioned something about your shoulders should be over your hip areas it's a form of stretch. What she doesn't want you to do is try and touch your toes. You don't want to come down in that bend. You want to keep that C type stretch when you're doing it. Okay? So I am going to demonstrate it. I'm not going to pause it. Lean this back and hopefully you'll be able to see me. I tested it out earlier, and you were able to see my entire body. Oh, excuse me, chair. It's been a while. All right. So you would lay on your back with your arms stretched out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale again, but as you're coming up, you exhale. See my feet rose just a little? And then you would come to this position. You would breathe in and out. And then you would roll back. Take your time. Rolling back. Center on your core. She says 1 vertebrae at a time going back. I'm not medical. I know your vertebrae is somewhere in your spine. But I don't know how to make it go back 1 at a time at this point. Again, arms raised. Breathe in. Get ready to exhale coming up. Oh, my feet didn't come up this time. See? It's like you're pushing against. I feel my core tightening up. I'm trying to suck it myself. Breathe in and out. Come on back now. And I'm going to show you if you're unable to do it without lifting your feet. She said you bend your knees. Normally your arms would be up, but you're going to have them on the back of your leg, and you're going to kind of walk it up. Pull yourself up. Slowly take your time, and as you find yourself coming up, extend. Breathe in. Breathe out. And if you find yourself coming down too fast, again, curve your leg, your knees, and then you come on back down. And you come straight. And that is my Pilates experiment. Again, I think I would use it in the future, and it's something I would possibly refer my clients to. Take it easy. Have a good one.